Hey guys, this is Karthik Kantwal from Apex FinServ and I'm back with your daily dose of charts for tomorrow's trading session. Now before we move on to what's new for tomorrow, talking about all the trades that we discussed yesterday. So on the equity side of things, we had just one trigger which was Asian Paints, and that gave a clean smooth target on the downside. So all things considered, it was definitely a green day for us, and I hope the same stands true for you as well. Now quickly starting with the equity side trades for tomorrow. The first trade that we have planned is a simple role reversal based long setup on Dr. Reddy, where it has freshly broken a prior swing high, which was also a very important resistance at 5500. We do assume that there's going to be a pullback to that level, after which it should resume the higher high higher low structure that it's currently making. Stop loss at 5440, ideal targets 1% on the upside. Moving on to the second trade, that is on Jubilant. Now on Jubilant, we are going to go for a simple demand zone based long entry at a nearest structure level as well as prior demand zone at 3100. Stop loss at 3065, ideal targets 1% on the upside. Now this is pretty much a self-explanatory chart, so I'm not going to discuss it as much. The third is on ACC, where we are going to go for, here again, a fresh breakdown has happened, pretty much the exact opposite of Dr. Reddy, which was a fresh breakout. So we're going to go for a short here at 2000, a big psychological round number plus a strong historical demand zone as well. Now should act as supply. Stop loss at 2025, ideal targets 1% on the downside. The fourth trade is going to be on BPCL, where similar to ACC we have a breakdown. However, not necessarily a breakdown, it's a simple lower low lower high structure. We are going to go for a short at 465, nearest swing point as well as role reversal level. Stop loss at 470, ideal targets 1% on the downside. The final equity trade is on Titan. Now this chart is similar to Jubilant Foods, where we're going to go for a role reversal plus structure based entry long at 1735, stop loss at 1710, ideal targets 1% on the upside. Now quickly moving on to the index side of things for tomorrow, starting with Nifty as usual. Now as per the charts, the zones that we did discuss yesterday held up quite strongly by themselves today. We can see the area of 15820 till all the way till 15840 pretty much acted as a strong barrier throughout the day, even after a strong gap up. Now that zone itself is going to be a deciding zone for tomorrow's movement. If that is sustained, we will see 15875 followed by 15900. If that is not sustained, we should see 15800 and in an extreme case scenario, gap filling all the way till 15750. On the option chain side of things, I have immediate resistance at 15900 with 675,000 added contracts. Significant of course at 16,000 with a hefty 1.1 million added contracts. Support comes in at 15800 with a massive 2.8 million addition. Significant at 15700 with again a pretty large 2.1 million addition in open interest. The PCR comes out to be at 0.96, which is borderline aggressively bearish. So more puts were traded today overall. Whether that translates into an extremely bearish day tomorrow, I guess that's yet to be seen. We'll see that. Now moving on to the second index, that is Bank Nifty. Now, on Bank Nifty, we have a tight trading range between two close buy zones from 35,200 till 35,275, or to be safe 35,300. I would personally prefer to trade outside of this range because you have a healthy RR on either side. If on the upside it breaks out, you have at least 200 points cap move till 35,450, 500. If it breaks down on the downside, it can see 35,000 and in an extreme scenario, gap filling all the way till 34,800. Inside of this small 100-point trading range, I would personally prefer not to take any entries. On the option chain, I have immediate resistance at 35,500 with 245,000 added contracts. Significant at 36,000 with 600,000 added contracts. On the support side of things, I have immediate level at 35,200 with about 710,000 added contracts. Significant at 35,000 with a pretty large for Bank Nifty 1 million added contracts. The PCR comes out to be at 0.93, which is moderately bearish but not as much inclined towards the aggressively bearish side as it was for Nifty. So again, it remains to be seen, but as of now, even going by the charts, Bank Nifty certainly does seem to be the strong one up in both the indices, but let's see how it all pans out tomorrow. Now this marks the end of today's video. These are all the charts that I had to discuss with you guys. Now if you want all of these charts, all the option chain analysis and everything in a proper written down format, check out our Telegram channel at the rate Apex FinServe. I post everything there before the market opens so that you can actually make good use of it. As usual, if you like the content, if you like the analysis, don't forget to leave a nice comment, like the video, subscribe to the channel and press that bell notification icon as well. I hope you have a wonderful, green and enjoyable trading session tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good night. Bye.